Welcome into the Clearview Ice Arena for tonight's men's CHE Division III matchup between the IUP Crimson Hawks and your Robert Morris Colonials. I am Andrew Key, alongside me, D4 goaltender Nate McBride, as we get ready for this divisional matchup, as he's getting ready for a divisional matchup tomorrow. As I mentioned, that Slippy Rock, the team you play tomorrow, has played these Crimson Hawks and fell, but it was a little bit of a closer game than most teams expected.
Yeah, 5-1, pretty respectable score for a D4 team playing against a D3 team, in my opinion. But I don't know. It seems like we're going to have a good matchup today. Both teams have similar records. IUP 5-7-1, RMU 5-8. So hopefully it should be a pretty close matchup.
Pretty similar indeed, but the one glaring point for the IUP Crimson Hawks is their in-divisional matchup, or their in-divisional record, which is 1-6. A little bit of a rough start for them in division matchups as they're looking to bounce back. They took an 8-0 loss to St. Vincent last weekend. Colonials are a little bit shy on the bench. They've got a lot of injuries coming in this game.
A lot of injuries. We got, I believe they have a Luke Zukowski, the goalie, dressing at forward.
Yeah, he'll be playing forward tonight. That'll be interesting for the Colonials. 17, including Zukowski. So they're down a couple men on the forward front. As clock hits 0, we will send it down to Phil Pachinski and the birthday man, John Tucci.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the RMU Island Sports Center, home of your Robert Morris Colonials. Tonight, College Hockey East presents the CHE Men Division III B game. First, introduce your away team. From Indiana, Pennsylvania, the IUP Crimson Hawks. Here tonight starters for IUP under the direction of head coach Dave Lehman. Your force tonight, number 18, John Slevitz. Number 29, Kanan Park. And number 61, Andreas Portugal. On defense tonight, number 34, Ryan Beck. And number 44, Antonio Nico. In goal tonight, number 33, Connor Donaldson. And now, introducing our home team. We're in the red and blue. Let's hear it for your Robert Morris Colonials. Here tonight's starters for Robert Morris, under the direction of head coach Norm Rippner. Your force tonight, number 10, Alex Cassini. Number 20, Kyle Plus. And finally, he is Daddy's favorite little colonial, number 24, Ryan Richter. On defense tonight, number 25, Dan Gillen. And number 26, Austin Agneski. In goal tonight, number 31, Joe Miller. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to please rise with your hats for a single our national anthem, our zone, and tonight's birthday boy, Mr. John Tucci.
Thank you so much. Really honored to be here on this special night for my birthday. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you. Love you all. Love everyone. And thank you all for being such an inspiration during the year for both of these great schools, from all of you waving the flags, and everyone for being such an inspiration during these games and during the year. Give yourselves a hand for being an inspiration, everyone. Thank you all. Thank you, everyone. I wish you all the best tonight. Have a wonderful game tonight.
Another beautiful rendition by Mr. John Tucci. A birthday special for him indeed, as we get a look at the starting goaltenders for the two clubs. For the Crimson Hawks, it'll be Connor Donaldson making his first career start in a college uniform. He got a little bit of action in that St. Vincent game coming in late in that second period. But his first career start tonight for the Colonials will be Joe Miller, riding the hot hand indeed of the last 3 games. Started 2 of them and won 2 of them. He won against Central Michigan and at Akron. So he's been the hot hand for the Colonials in net. Colonials looking to test Donaldson early, maybe rattle him a little bit in his first start.
Yeah, got to get shots on him early, test him out. You would assume he's a little bit nervous, so obviously got to get off to a hot start here for the Colonials.
Not often you get to say this, but the D1 Colonials and D1 Hawks also playing right now at IUP. This D3 version of the matchup is underway with puck drop. The Hawks will win the draw. It'll get pushed to the wall. Miko will just dump it in. Down behind to grab it is Killen. He'll move it up the wall. Kloss pokes to the center but loses it. Miko shot tipped and goes wide. Racing over the wall, Riffner. He can't get it. It'll be sent behind. Killen, he'll move it up to Kloss. Kloss in the middle trying to find Kasivi, but too far for him, and the Hawks will flip it right back. Killen grabs it at center. He'll carry it up into the Hawk zone. Dances around, one shot. Hits the ref in the far corner. Down to get it, Park. It's sent behind. Kasivi back to Riffner. Riffner back to the point. Shirilli. He'll try and go back. It's blocked by a Hawk in Schlepitz. And the Hawks get it out the center. Carrying Portugallo as he just dumps it in and goes for a change. Back and forth first minute so far. Spriegel will move up now. He's in. Shot is blocked and will go over the netting and into the stands. Colonials looking to continue that winning mentality. 3-4 in divisional play, so currently sitting in that 6th spot for the playoffs, the final team in as of right now. Looking to increase that with a win tonight. Over to Long. Long shot is blocked. It'll get moved out to center. Scott. He'll carry up. Shirilli gets back, and so does Spriegel as he forces the puck off him. Spriegel tries to clear it out, but it's kept in by Diffabaugh. He'll send it behind. Long can't hold it. We picked by Blutcher. He'll go out to the wall, to the point. Shot is gloved by Joe Miller and held on the shot by line.
Nice save by Joe Miller there. Very good tracking through the traffic in front there for Miller.
Colonials rotating pretty often so far this first period. Not something you'd expect down some forwards, but they want to get everyone in the game. Cooper will try and send it out, but it's kept in by Diffabaugh. Carrying Scott. He'll drop to his point in line. Line shot saved by Miller. It'll end up back at the point. Shot by Barrick is tipped and wide. Probrosi will chase after it. He gets hit and can't even get the puck out. In the middle, Diffabaugh. Met by Cooper, and Cooper will get it off of him and hit the center. No icing. Colonials can change. As back to get it now, Barrick. He'll move it up the middle to Scott. It's poked by Lamago, but right back to the Hawks. Here comes Scott. In shot, glove saved by Miller. And he snags that one out of midair.
Gloves looking hot for Miller right now. Another good save. Through another screen. He's got to be feeling good right now.
17:44 to go in the first. Shot is blocked. Colonials yet to get a shot on goal. As Killen will dance around a man along the goal line. He'll start to move up. Has played both forward and D, so used to moving up. He'll dangle in. Shot save made Donaldson. And out of there. A little tough one for your first shot.
Yeah. Good play by Killen there.
Fuerst will poke that one into the middle. It'll be picked up by Bethman, but met by Riffner. He'll take it back, though. Bethman trying to dance past. He'll lose it to Riffner, and he'll take it behind. Riffner trying to get it out. It's kept in. Miko will go behind the Colonial net, killing to steal it. And that one will go into the netting. Just under 17 now. First shift from Zukowski as a forward just culminated. He almost got a touch on a couple pucks.
I couldn't even tell he was out there. He blended right in. Looking good so far, I guess. We got to start looking for him more.
A draw in front of Miller. Shot is saved there off the draw. Ooh. Kick by Spriegel will go in front of the net. Daniels will just send it out the center. Back with it, Barry. He will just dump it down. Shirilli with it. It'll get tipped there by Barr into the Hawk zone. Back to get it, Beck. He'll send that one up the wall. Daniels can't keep it in. It'll go to Shirilli, though, and the Colonials dump it right back. On net for Donaldson. Hawks trying to go for a quick up. Bethman can't control it. He had Long and Shirilli split. Shirilli will get that one tipped in by Spriegel, as most of the Colonials will change. Hawks will play pass behind their net. Losing that one. Spriegel pushing in, but getting back to the puck was Beck, as no damage. Her will kick that one in the Colonial zone. Patneski back to get it. He'll go behind the back looking for Riffner. He'll flip it to Kloss. He can't corral it. Dutkowicz loses that one for Bozy, and tipped by Kasivi all the way out to center, and an icing on the Colonials. Not a lot of pressure from the Colonials so far early.
No, it's it's been in the Colonials' defensive zone most of the game so far. Hopefully they can generate some offense after this face-off here.
Off the draw, Riffner will push forward, but Hawks get it back before a little back and forth. We'll go with the Colonials. Kloss drops it. Riffner try to go back down to Kloss past his stick. Kloss will leave it for Riffner behind the net. Riffner back to Kloss. Those two playing catch with each other. Kasivi will go out to Riffner. Riffner's shot is blocked, and the Hawks get it out to center. Patneski's pressured by Portugallo, who go behind the back. Kloss tips it to Riffner. Riffner dances around. Shot goes wide. Rebound Kasivi almost banking that one in off Donaldson, as that one ends up under him. Looking like Hornquist in the finals of 2017 there was Kasivi. Trying to bank that one in off Donaldson.
Off the back of him. There was room. I mean, it's a smart play. Goalie's got to get back to the post. I mean, if there's room, that's a tough play for a goalie to get back on that.
Colonials win the draw. Cerrone, but he's pressured. It'll get blocked, but he'll get it back. Into the middle. Cerrone's shot, it's blocked. And Miko will lead the charge up to Scott. High stick on the puck, so we get a whistle for the Hawks. 14:50 to go in the first period. I think Barrick thought he was going to the box.
Yeah.
He started making his way. Gavin Scott had to tell him, no, it's not a penalty. Might have been wrong on that. Cerrone will win another draw. It's to Cooper, but he can't corral it. Moved out to center. Scott. He's in a race with Fuerst. Fuerst pokes that one into the corner.
Good back check by Fuerst.
He'll move it up the wall, but can't get it past Miko. He'll go down to Diffabaugh. Assistant captain for the Hawks. Back to the point. Barrick. It's blocked by Cooper. Newton up the middle. We'll try and find Cooper will try and poke that one past Miko. Almost does. Diffabaugh to take it. Hawks trying to carry up, but a turnover, and the Colonials will send it right back in off Fuerst. Donaldson to leave it behind for Miko. He'll start to move up with Scott. Gonna get poked to center. Carrying Butcher. Trying to dance around. Can't get it. Here come the Colonials. 3-on-3, Lamago. Drops it, Claw. Shot is blocked by Barry. Hawks look to turn up. It's Blitcher. He'll hit the line and just send it in the far corner. Shirilli will just poke it to center. Malachi to flip it back. Hawks with a lot of speed win the race to the puck. Bethman tried to send it in front, can't find a stick. Chance is tipped away by the Colonials and out to center by Long. Bethman will grab it and send it right back in. Shirilli across the Long. He'll go up the middle, finding Spriegel. Spriegel's shot goes wide, but finds Daniels in front. Donaldson was not ready for that shot if that's on net. Hawks moving up. Poked off by the Colonials, and now Daniels will try and send that one up to Barr. He'll poke that one down past line. Line's still moving with it. Now a scrum along the wall. Line will come out with it. He'll send it around. Probosi to pinch, but poke past him. Barr back to get it. Probosi to just dump it in. As a weird bounce makes its way towards Donaldson.
He's got some weird bounces going on down there.
Maybe one will go in the back of the net for the Colonials. That'd be a treat.
Yeah.
Her in the middle. Shot just goes over. Wraparound is blocked again by the Colonials. Out to the point. Kept in there, Beck. But turned over to Riffner. He'll go up to Kloss. Kloss to carry up. Shot is saved by Donaldson. Pressure here as he throws a big hit in the far corner. It'll get kicked. Riffner to send it behind the net. Her back to his defenseman. It'll get turned over to Riffner. Down to Kloss. He can't find Kasivi in the slot. But Kasivi blocks the clear anyway. He's with it. Down behind. Kloss. Back up the wall. The Dominics. Back and forth the puck will go. As it still can't find a home, and eventually the Hawks will get it out. Killen up to Kasivi. He'll send it in past Riffner, and the Hawks will take it again. Dukowicz. Into the middle, pressured by Cooper, but getting rid of it. DiDominix. Try to go for a reverse hit with Portugallo, and the Colonials get the puck. Killen gets around the hit of Portugallo. As Miko will move it out to center. Fuerst. He'll go off the wall, but it's turned right over. Here comes Beck. He's pressured there. Cerrone takes it. Dumped in as we approach the halfway mark of the period. We got a Colonial icing. Been a while since a whistle.
Gonna have some tired guys out there for the Colonials. Hopefully they can win this draw and get a quick change.
Well, there was a lot of time between whistles. It hasn't felt like there's been a lot between whistles.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a lot of just back
and forth action. And
no one's really getting anything.
Yeah, not a lot of shots. A lot of neutral zone play.
Cerrone will win that faceoff again. Killen will dance that one around one. He'll move it into the middle. Gets blocked on the exit, though, by Slepitz. Portugallo gets met there by Killen as he'll take the puck from him, but a turnover. Down behind the net of the Hawks. Park. Still dancing around. He'll go to Miko. Shot looking for a tip. Just goes wide. Hawks still playing with it. Park. Colonials are very tired now. Park will go across the point. Shot is saved by Miller and will go into the netting. And the Colonials can change.
Much needed whistle there. It's very smart from Miller to put that one out of play and get a change. That was a long shift for the Colonials, to say the least.
And with the amount of forwards they have, they're double shifting a forward almost every other shift. As you see, Riffner or Kloss will play on the fourth line with Lamago and Zukowski every time they come out and then have to come back out for the first line.
Yep. Injuries are definitely not helping them right now. Good play from Zukowski right there.
As that one definitely went out to center, but Hawks will not get called for an offsides. Shirilli Takes his time, tips it to Lamago, but turned over. Blutcher can't do anything with it as both Hawks thought the other was going for the puck. Barrick will go up the wall, Diffaball to just tip it in. Long and Blutcher to chase. Hawks will come out with it. It's Scott. Pass broken up and sent behind there by Daniels. Poked by Zukowski, but not out. Shot is gobbled by Miller and held. 9:28 to go as Long and Scott were tangled up a little bit there. Hawks win the draw. It'll go back to Barrick. Shot is blocked by Daniels. Comes back to Barrick, but slapping at that one was Daniels to get away from him. Shot there, tipped. Rebound is loose, but out of the blue paint. That one sent the length of the ice. Line has to race with Daniels, as it'll be Line to win the race and a whistle. 9:10 on the icing. Not a lot of offensive zone draws for the Colonials so far. A lot in their defensive zone.
A lot in their defensive zone is right. They got to flip the side of play here.
Shot is saved with a stick by Miller. Rebound digging for it. Diffaball will come out with it. He'll send it in. It's sticked away by Miller. Barr will carry up the center. He gets met, though, by Diffaball, as the puck will find its way on his stick. Diffaball. Bozy will poke it off his stick for the moment. It'll get sent to Scott. He'll go behind. It's blocked there by Patneski on the pass in front. Sent to the corner. Blutcher back to Barry. Shot. A lot of Colonials in the way, but that one goes way over the head. Barr tries to send that one up for Daniels as he can't find it out, as Barry did not know Daniels was behind him as he rocked
Big hit
him.
there.
Mikko. He'll move it up the wall. Carrying Malachi. Shot is tipped and in Killen. Malachi will get it back. He'll still carry up the wall. Poked away by Kasivi out to center. Kloss will try and chase after it. Mikko will get there first. Barry will send that one toward Donaldson. He'll play that one off as the Hawks regroup in their own zone. Hits the skate of Bethman, but able to recollect. Sent in by Yost. Riffner will go back to get it. Off the wall, finds Fuerst. He'll send in the middle. Kasivi will flip it. It's poked by Barry and gloved by Donaldson. First offensive zone draw in a while for the Colonials.
Yeah, hopefully he can get something going here. Get some more shots on Donaldson. He's looked solid, though, for his first career start. He's looked very calm in net. But hopefully you can get one by him here.
Cerrone, who's looked really strong in the faceoff dot so far. As I say that, commentator's jinx strikes again.
Never fails.
Hawks will play catch between their D and eventually move it up. Going through the legs is Lichtenstein. Out to the point, Line to send it in. Dudkovics. He'll go back to Line. They'll play catch. Back with it, shot gloved there by Miller and held. 7:08. Off the draw, it'll be poked and covered again by Miller, and we'll do it all again just a couple seconds later. Off the draw, the Hawks will win it back. It'll go over Shirilli, but we got a high stick on the puck. So it'll be coming out the center. Update from D1 at IUP. Literally update as we speak. Goal for the Colonials, taking the lead 2-1 on the power play. I was going to say it's 1-1, but as it happens, we get a goal for the
Yeah,
Colonials,
there
and
we
they
go.
take the lead.
There we go.
An early power play goal, too, just 9 seconds in as Colonials trying to match that over here, but can't move it forward.
Ooh.
It is thrown along the wall as that one will come over to line. Dudkovics with it. Poked and taken by Spriegel. Spriegel will carry up Bark. Tried to stay on sides, but offsides was the call. Do believe that was Corbin Ragno who just scored for the D1 Colonials on the power play. Off the draw, Portugallo will carry out. Shot goes wide. Back to pick it up, Park. He'll drop it down below. Portugallo in the middle, broken up Probosi. Puck in a lot of feet as Probosi eventually will try and get that one out. And he will with a little help from the Ice Monster. Moving it up past Portugallo. Trying to find Daniels, but he will beat out the icing this time as he's down with it. Tried to move it in the middle for Riffner over his stick. Barrick pressured by Daniels, but eventually we'll get it over to Miko. Up the middle, Schlepitz. It'll be poked to Spriegel. He'll find Riffner. Riffner has to put on the brakes. Taken down, and the Hawks will take possession. Portugallo will have that one tipped and go off the beam and into the bench. Colonial bench wanted a call on the Riffner play.
I'm with the referees here on that one. I think he
Looked like
just
they were just pushing each other.
Yeah, I think he just went down trying to get to the puck. Not sure if a trip's warranted, but
Yeah.
it's definitely close, I guess.
Ozone draw for the Colonials. Kasivi will win it over to Kloss. He'll go back to the point. Fuerst tried to go back to Kloss, but turned over. Kloss will steal it and send it back in. But offsides have to regroup are the Colonials. Hawks will take their time. Defenseman playing catch. They'll go up the middle. Can't find Blutcher. Killen will take it. In the middle, Kasivi will just dump it in. Line to grab it for the Hawks. He'll take his time. He'll go over to Scott through his legs and eventually finding it Fuerst for the Colonials. Killen turns it over Diffabaugh. And the Hawks with it once again. Turn over to Riffner. He'll dance around Barry, just pushes it a little too far to get a chance on goal. Riffner will leave for Kloss in front for Kasivi. No one knew he was sneaking behind, but it's blocked anyway. Riffner tried to send in the middle for Kloss, won't go. And the Hawks will move it out from Scott. Fuerst over to Killen. Killen will let Kloss dump it in. As the Colonials are changing, Killen will poke it in. Neither team really with any sort of sustained pressure. Don't think there's any momentum in this game at all. Cooper to send it back to the point. Fuerst shot. Looking for a tip in Newton. He was taken down. Killen pinching down. He'll go at the puck. It'll be dropped behind for Cooper. Finds Newton. Newton dances around. Has a man open across. Can't get there as he was off balance. Cerrone over to Fuerst. He'll try and bounce it off the wall, but it's intercepted. Bethman. Shot over Miller. Diffabaugh trying to dump it in. It's stopped by Killen. Moved out the center. None of the Colonial forwards were looking for it. Back and forth the puck will go. As Beck now with it. Over to Miko. Back. Will go up. Intercepted. Chirilli does not keep it in. That one was close.
That was close. I wasn't paying full attention, but I don't know. That was pretty close.
I think that was onside, and if that's onside, Chirilli is home for, I think, a breakaway.
I don't know. I guess the referee was right there. Got to agree with
Better
him.
view. As this one will get all the way down to the Colonial zone. Shirilli up the middle, tipped by Barr, but broken up Miko. Here come the Hawks, it's Yost. Poked away by Long. Over to Barr. Barr in the middle, finds Daniels. Shot, save made Donaldson.
Riffner and the referee were just jawing for a little bit. I think they still are, but that's
As we got a big hit by Barr, end up being a call. As Daniels will touch the puck, and we will get a board, I believe that's the call, on Cody Barr.
yeah. Wasn't really a vicious play. He was just away from the boards. Didn't looked bad, but definitely a penalty.
Colonials will kill for seemingly most of the remainder of the period, barring something unfortunate. The Hawks will win, and it'll go back to the point. Line down to Portugallo. He's still with it. He'll go all the way across. Back to line at the point. Just kind of catch around the outside. Shot there is blocked. And Patneski can't get it out. Killen will rim that one around, try and get it past Park. Riffner throws his body, and the Colonials will get it out. Patneski will fire that one down. Killing some time on this penalty. Carrying up to the Hawks. H. Schlepitz will carry behind. Back to Park at the point. Back down Schlepitz. We'll go down behind. Killen on the pressure with Butcher. It'll go back to Park. Down Schlepitz. Fumbles with it a little bit, gets it back. Back to line. Portugallo now to Schlepitz. Under a minute to go. Line, Wine, shot. It's saved by Miller. Schlepitz. In the middle. Shot is fanned on there by Park. Killen trying to get that one out. Line keeps it in. Center round. Patneski takes his man down. Portugallo to get it, though. Poked by Kloss and out to center. 1:03 to go in the period. 24 to go. Colonials changing. Could be a mistake. Carrying up. Schlepitz. Poked by Killen and stopped on the pass. In the middle. It's poked up in the air. Cerrone will whack at it, and it will not get out. Schlepitz. Stopped by Cerrone. He'll try and send it out. He can't. Park down behind. Yost. Tried to go in front. It's blocked and sent the length of the ice as the penalty expires. Barr back on the ice 30 seconds after the kill.
Good kill there from the Colonials. Limited a lot of shots. Very good.
Bethman's pass goes AWOL as that one will be sent almost out. Kept in Yost. Couple bodies fighting for it. And eventually it's getting out by Barr. As we've got I believe a bench penalty called by one ref and a penalty on the Colonials called by the other. Cerrone's going to sit for holding the stick by the one ref, and it's going to be Clayton Butcher.
I was watching the penalty on the IUP bench. Looked like the ref was not.
It'll be unsportsmanlike. It'll be 4-on-4. Colonials arguing the hold of the stick by Cerrone.
You would think, what's the point? I mean, they already called it.
Yeah. There's 12 seconds left in the period. An interesting end.
Going to see some 4-on-4 hockey for a couple minutes after the intermission, which should be good.
Hawks were thinking it was going to be all the way down in their zone.
Yeah. I don't think they realized Cerrone got the penalty at the end. But
last couple seconds. Long will just send it to center. Beck can't get a shot off, but Spriegel puts his body into Beck as the time expires.
Oh.
As we've got some back and forth after the period. As I don't think this is going to be the last penalties we see this game.
No, definitely got more physical towards the end of the period there.
But we will see how this all transpires.
Colonials coaching staff is not happy with the officials right now.
They are not happy at all.
It's going to be a long game for the refs.
As we will step aside for 12 minutes and be back for the second period and see how this all turns out. Welcome back in for the second period of play. And as we say that, another penalty on the board for the Crimson Hawks. Might be getting something for that end of period play. But what's your recap of that first period?
For the Colonials, I'll go with the positives first. Good forecheck. I feel like they definitely brought some intensity in IUP's D zone on the forecheck, which definitely helped them out. And then Joe Miller's been solid, obviously, in the back, tracking pucks well. I think he's been the Colonials' best player so far. And then for things to work on, I'd say more shots. Definitely on this IUP goaltender, who's obviously it's his first game. You would think you would like to see more shots. And then better on D-zone draws. I noticed that. They've not been winning a lot of D-zone draws.
That's a problem throughout the entirety of the program. We've mentioned it before. Face-off, the teams have definitely gotten better since we've mentioned it, but face-offs have been a problem.
Yeah, it's just hard to control the play when you don't possess the puck. And then they need to slow the play down, in my opinion. I feel like they're trying to transition a little bit too fast. And they have skilled defensemen, so I feel like their defensemen could really drive the play. But that's what I saw. But I think it was a good period overall.
Yeah, tied at 0 after the first period. As we wait for the refs, countdown clock is done. As we're still waiting for refs. Both teams waiting.
I wonder if they're still sorting out the stuff at the end of the period there.
Maybe. Maybe that's what made them so late. That took so long to get off the ice.
Yeah, they're still figuring it out.
But a little update from D1. Last time we checked, IUP was up 4-3. It is the second intermission, and it is 4-3 Hawks. Colonials goals, 2 from Corbin Ragno, 1 from Devin Rorick. As at one point they were winning 3-1, and now it's 4-3 heading into the third. As we get ready to start the period.
Some 4-on-3 hockey here. This is
the most common power play, the one you practice every single day. It's the 4-on-3 power play.
Should be plenty of space out there. Should get some fast play, hopefully.
Yeah, and it's going to be a long one, too. It's a minute 48 until the first two are set out. Did happen to see Noah Long giving a little cheese to Beck in the box, as he was the one that was...
Yeah.
I guess attacked is the right word. So we're going to have a 4-on-3 on clean ice. Colonials hoping to start things off. Get the first one on the board here. It'll be Kasivi, Riffner, Kloss, and Killen. For the power play. Portugallo, Miko, and Barry on for the Crimson Hawks on their PK. As we are finally ready to start, the Hawks will push it into the Colonial zone, and Killen will be back to chase. He'll carry it up now. He'll find Kloss. Kloss moves up. He'll go back to Riffner. A little passive early in the power play. In front, tipped, and just wide by Kloss. Bench was going crazy. Kasivi's shot goes wide. Bench thought that one went in.
Looked like it went in from up here. So it just trickled wide.
Poke down, Killen. Behind the net. In the middle, Kasivi, he can't get a handle on it. And it'll be cleared out by Miko. Couple great chances off the bat for the Colonials.
Yeah, good chances. Looking promising for this 4-on-3 power play here.
Kloss. He'll put on the brakes as he'll drop it for Killen. Killen up the wall, into the middle, dances around, in the middle.
Ooh.
Can't get a shot. And the Hawks clear it down the ice. Miller will leave it for Kasivi as 2 Colonials change. Off the wall trying to find Riffner. It'll end up being a dump as Riffner beats the icing.
Good hustle there from Riffner.
Behind the net. Daniels. Along the line, in front for Kasivi, stopped by Donaldson. And carrying out Diffabaugh. He'll move up shorthanded, eventually dumping it in on net. 8 seconds to go on the 2 penalties. Up to Spriegel. Couple seconds of 4-on-3, poked by Barr, just wide. Butcher and Cerrone set free. Barr behind the net. He'll drop it for Daniels. Daniels off the post. Rebound for Barr won't go. Keeping it Petneski. He'll just send it behind as the penalty does expire. Back to even strength. Barr. Out to the point. Long. Into the slot. Shot tipped. And goes wide. Fighting for that one. The Hawks will get it out and send it the length of the ice. Thought they were still killing. And it'll be a Colonial offensive zone draw. So the Killers have to stay on the ice.
Hopefully for the Colonials, looks like some tired Crimson Hawks out there. Fresh troops for the Colonials. Hopefully they can capitalize on this one.
Off the draw, it'll be 1 Newton as we got a false draw. So we'll redrop it. This one will be 1 to the wall. Newton back to Long. Bounced over his stick, but he keeps it in. Cerrone drops it down for Newton. Back behind, past Cooper. Cerrone with it. Tries to dangle around 1, but leaves it for Cooper instead. Cooper over to Long. Long shot, looking for a tip. It's gloved by Donaldson and covered for the moment. Digging it out, Cerrone, and eventually getting it back. Donaldson. That one could have been dangerous. Just a little squeak out off the glove of Donaldson. 17-15 to go in the second. Off the draw, it'll go to Riffner. He'll go back to the point. Killen. No screen in front, so easy for Donaldson. First behind as Kloss gets taken down. Riffner in front, hits the post, trying to find Kasivi. Fuerst will move that one out to center, but pinned as the Hawks with it now. It'll get moved down behind. Killen, he'll go behind his back, finding Fuerst. Up, Riffner just sends it to center. Miko, pressured, and Kloss pushes it off him. Riffner, he'll put on the Jets. Chased around, pass there. Can't find the stick of Kloss. Kloss, he'll go up the wall, finding Fuerst. He'll try and go back down. It's broken up by a Hawk. Pinching behind, stopped by Fuerst, though. He'll leave it for Riffner. In the middle, trying to find Kasivi. Bounce off his stick and out to center. Slepitz. Aim for the Hawks. Shot gloved by Miller and held. 16:07 to go in the second. Colonials are going to be down another forward, walking right in front of us. Devin Lamago out of dress, had a wrap on his arm at his wrist, so Colonials are down another forward. Shot there is blocked. Daniels, he'll flip it to center. He'll find Barr. Barr elects to just dump it in. As it'll get center on the wall. Diffabaugh, it'll go up past Probosi. As now Patneski It'll get flipped to center. Barr barely keeps that one onside before dumping it in. Back to get it back. Gets hit there by Spriegel. He'll come out with the puck in the middle, trying to find Daniels. Can't corral it, and it'll go to the wall. If the ball turns it over to Daniels, he'll dump it down. Spriegel in the middle, trying to find Barr. Gets blocked by Line, but turned over by Daniels. Barr pushed off the puck. As the Colonials will regroup at center. Shirilli will send it in. Back to get it Line. Line will go over to his D partner in Beck. He'll go up to Diffabaugh. All the way across. Pushing forward Butcher, but meets a couple Colonials. Butcher with it now. Dancing around, loses it to Newton. Here comes Owen Newton. On a breakaway, Newton. Save made, rebound is right into him and covered. As coming in was Beck to get rid of the chasers. Newton pushed that a little bit too far. Unable to get a real chance on goal. Just had to settle for that shot right away. First line back on for the Colonials. Miko, he'll send it around. Yost will flick it past a bunch of Colonials, but killing out the center. That one will go off a Colonial on the bench and will be redrawed 14-36. Riffner all the way wide out, but the Hawks will win the draw. Carrying up Miko. Getting pressured, it'll go in the middle. Bethman can't get a shot. Forrest gets it out of the crease. Sent behind. Killen will chase. He'll go up the wall. Gets broken up and sent to center, but touched offsides there by Miko as we get another whistle. A surprisingly low-scoring game, you would say.
Yeah, obviously 0-0 through the first and 5 into the second, but yeah, not a lot of offense here. A lot of back and forth play.
Daniels will carry up. Shot goes wide past Donaldson. Barr to pick it up. He can't get it. As with it now is Barrick. He'll move it behind to Miko. Miko will go up the middle. He'll find Malachi. Just Patneski in front of him. Shot is gloved by Miller. Rebound in front is saved again. We'll go into the far corner. Pinching Barr. He'll lose it to Yost. But he'll find its way to Patneski. He'll send it out the center. Daniels out. We got a 2-on-1. He tried to drop for Barr. Barr went the other way. Barr pass behind the net finds Daniels. In the middle, tipped almost on net. It's blocked by Hawk though. Spriegel forces a turnover behind the net. Pokes out in front. Racing down was Cooper, but it's poked away. Behind the net, Newton. Out to the point. Long fires. It's blocked by Miko. He'll send it out to center. With it is Herr. Herr gets around Shirilli. Poked up in the air. Cooper sends it behind. Shirilli is right there. And the Colonials start to turn up. Cooper's pass is blocked, but gets it right back. Cooper shot. That one blocked again. As the Hawks take it, they'll start to carry up. Turned over Shirilli as he dumps it in. With it now Line. He'll go up to Herr. Bounces off his feet. And eventually find Dutkowicz. He'll move it to Lichtenstein. Shot is saved by Miller and into the netting. 12-10 to go in the second. First line back on for the Colonials. Only 3 lines rotating now as Miller will come out to cover that one. As you've now got 3 lines in Zukowski as your forwards.
Yeah, not ideal for the Colonials.
Off the draw, it'll go back to line. Line shot is blocked. Portugallo keeps it in. Across, shot tip. Miller didn't know where it was. It's in the corner. Sent behind, picked up by a Hawk. Back to the point line. He'll go down. Poked there, and the Colonials can't get it out. Barry in front, save made Miller, and covered. That one almost squeaked through him.
Yeah. Good cover, though. Looks solid so far.
Another D-zone draw for the Colonials. Sprigo will win that one over to Barr, but turned over. Portugallo shot, scores! Right off the draw, Andreas Portugallo snipes it top corner, and IUP takes a 1-0 lead.
Very good play there from Portugallo. Just picked it up almost at the hash mark, and those little toe drags seem to be around the defenseman and just put it right over the glove hand of Miller. Nothing he can really do. In the slot, just a good play.
Yeah, not much Miller could do on that one. He picked a corner.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there.
Colonials got to play from behind now. Hawks will win the draw. It'll be moved forward. Scott. Carrying in front, trying to find Diffabaugh past him. Still dancing with it. Barr will send that one out to center. Daniels will try and get on his horse to win that one over Beck, as Beck will take another seat. With it, Barr shot saved. And Beck is going to take a seat for a slash. And that looks like Daniels is going to take a seat as well. We got to see what happens here.
Beck's causing all the problems for IUP right now. He is definitely doing his job. If you're an IUP fan, he's doing his job. It's just made what seemed to be a power play for RMU and turned it into 4-on-4.
So based on lip reading, Beck is sitting for 2 for the slash and 10 for a 10-minute misconduct. Daniels is sitting for 10 for a 10-minute misconduct.
I think it's both of them for 2 and 10.
No, it's only, I think it's going to be
just Daniels for a 10.
I think just Daniels got the 10.
That would make sense.
It's 5-on-4. They're taking nothing. They're taking everything, I should say.
Yeah.
They're not taking any no talking, no.
The refs, no, they are not playing around today. Not taking any talk from the bench. Not taking any crap from the players.
So if you're a player, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, I think
that's the key so far.
I think they should have learned their lesson by now. I mean, they already stopped the play twice, like midway through the play for unsportsmanlike penalties.
But now the Colonials with a power play. Killen in, scores!
Whoa.
Daniel Killen walks in and answers right away. His first of the season, and it's tied at 1.
Seems to be some John in the box there between Beck and Daniels.
Yeah, Beck and Daniels still yelling from the bench.
Daniels just, I think he was telling Beck, That was you
That's
out
on
there.
you.
That's on you. But I don't know. Hopefully,
We got a tie game.
yeah, tie game.
It's almost like the commentators jerked.
I
Jinx,
guess.
we
Yeah.
said, oh, it's low scoring game, but as soon as we say that, 2 goals back to back is.
Mhm.
I thought maybe they were going to tee up extra for the talk in between.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I think they were talking about when they were going to be released from the box.
Sent behind. Kloss. Kasivi back for Kloss. Donaldson didn't know where it was. Killen shot, save made. Out to center, Killen. That'll be sent behind. Kasivi out in front, Riffner. Shot goes wide. Sent behind.
Colonial power play goal, score number 25.
Hawks will try and move it up. Slepitz. No carry behind. Riffner. Down to Killen, up. Pokes past Kloss, could have had a 2-on-1. In the middle, Slepitz. It's poked away by Patneski as that one's skied to center. Riffner to chase after it, but the Hawks get it. Kloss has to put on the brakes for Riffner as it's sent back in. Back to pick it up for the Hawks. It's Barrick. He'll go across. He'll find line. Poked up, Slepitz. Turns it over to Patneski. Poked in Barr. And he'll chase. Now it'll go past a couple players. Chirilli to keep it in off the pinch. Cooper all the way across. Finds Long. Shot. Hits Barr in front, but goes down. Long lays a body there on Scott. As Spriegel will move that one to Chirilli. Over to Long. Long. He'll carry in. The defenseman in front for Cooper won't go. Off the bench, trying to find Zukowski. Spriegel will pin that one and wait for his men to come on side, but loses it. Scott to carry it up. He'll poke it around. Zukowski on the chase. He'll get taken down by Scott. As we got a wrestling match and eventually a whistle, puck not moving. 8:46 to go in the second.
Zukowski causing all sorts of trouble in the corner down there.
As we start the official countdown to 100, Ryan Riffner, with that assist, will get point number 92 in his collegiate career.
Wow.
8 away.
That's impressive. Very impressive. That's a lot of points.
Sent around. Zukowski. He'll try and move it up the middle. It's blocked. Cerrone takes it away, though. Cerrone dances around 2. Up in the air, eventually knocked out of danger. Carrying up Diffabaugh. He'll send it behind the net. Patneski to grab it. He'll send it out to center. Newton will just poke it to center. No Colonial there. Miko will take it. Scott across. Diffabaugh poked away Probosi. He'll get it back in front, and they score.
Wow.
Pass back and forth.
Wow.
And the Hawks find the back of the net. It'll be Gavin Scott.
That is one of the nicest goals I've seen in a while there. Oh.
As now Beck getting his back at Daniels.
Yeah, but wow. That was one of the best goals I've seen in a while from the Crimson Hawks there. Excellent passing play. And just tic-tac-toe, 5-hole, and it's a 2-1 hockey game.
Yeah, Hawks will retake the lead. Colonials once again will be chasing the lead. Killen. He'll find Kloss. We'll try and go across the Riffner. It's broken up by Miko. Malachi. In the middle, broken up Killen. He'll move it up. Killen. He'll lead the 3-on-2. In the middle. Shot, save made, rebound for Kloss. He can't get a stick on it. Sent behind by the Hawks. Miko. He'll move it over to Barry. Barry will find Malachi. Broken up Riffner will go to Fuerst. Poked, and Riffner gets past Malachi. In the middle, he'll find Kloss. Here come the Colonials, 3-on-2 again. He'll drop it for Kasivi. Shot, it's blocked. And the Hawks to turn. Malachi in the middle, finds Miko. Trying to move his way through long, he won't. As puck in the far corner, things getting juicy. Sent out to center, can't find Barr. It'll go up in the air, Miko to grab it. Miko, shot, save made by Miller.
Game's definitely been physical.
Down to grab it, DeDominics. They'll have it on the wall. Move in, shot, save made, rebound goes wide. And then eventually sent down behind the net. Fuerst.
Ooh.
Takes a tumble. As DeDominics behind the net. Fuerst runs into him. Physicality picking up. DeDominics, shot, save made Miller. Spriegel will get it out, not out, all the way out. Carrying down DeDominics. He gets poked, and here comes Kloss. He'll race down, breakaway, Kyle Kloss over the net. Tried to pick a corner over Donaldson.
Donaldson might have got a piece of that one with his blocker. Seemed to get ricocheted weird. Nice save by Miller there.
On the other side, DeDominics makes that save. Second time the Colonials have just pushed that one past. Got a breakaway from about the slot.
Yeah, I thought Donaldson was going to come out and play that one.
It looked like he could have.
The goalie and me would have came out and played that one.
The goalie and me would not have.
But I would have came out and shoveled it away. But nevertheless, still 2-1 game. So good decision.
Off the draw. It'll be pushed. Portugallo blocked by Barr. He will just send it out to center past Miko. Cooper to Chase. But it'll go to Barry. Pass will go all the way to Schlepitz. Drops it for Park. Park down the wall, back to Miko. Shot, save made Miller. We'll go in the corner. Park. He drops it. It'll go back to Miko. Shot, save made Miller. Schlepitz back to Miko. Coming out. Shot, save made, and held by Miller. As things are still getting physical.
Miko getting his money's worth up there on the point. He had like 3 or 4 shots there in a row. But Miller looking solid. Still through all the traffic.
Got 5:28 to go in the second period. Off the draw to go to Portugallo. His shot saved Miller. Same way he scored to start the evening.
Yeah, Miller had him red that time.
Off the draw, it'll be one back to the point. Line shot, it's blocked by Zukowski. Goalie can't keep his footing.
Good block, though.
Poke to the wall. Newton to try and send it to center. Cerrone with it. He'll go across, trying to find Zukowski. Hawks will move back to center. Cerrone to just dump it in again. Line up to Schlepitz. He just pokes it in. Back to get it Fuerst. He'll go up to Newton. He kicks that one a little too far, as that one will end up in the corner. Killen will find Zukowski. He can't corral it. Diffabaugh takes it. In front and covered by Miller. 4:38 to go. 11 minutes to go in the third period of D1. Still the score 4-3 in favor of the Crimson Hawks. Score here 2-1. Butcher and Kasivi in the draw. It'll be sent to the wall, picked up Scott, and eventually sent up but not out. Barry keeps it in. Sends it behind Scott. In front, trying to find Diffabaugh. Still with it. Trying to dance past Kloss. Shot from distance. Won't go. Riffner. He'll start his move up the middle. He can't get it to Kloss, though. Turned over. In the middle. Blocked by Patneski. Into the middle and sent up by Kasivi. Barry. He'll hit the line, send it in. Miller takes his own net off, but puts it back on in time. Killing to Riffner. He'll find Kasivi. Kasivi across to Kloss. Kloss in, shot is blocked. Kasivi to pick it up in front for Kloss. Can't get his own chance. Center around, Patneski can't keep it in. Here come the Hawks. Scott trying to dance around Long. Scrum along that wall. Couple Colonials coming in to help. Might get a whistle soon as puck yet to bounce out. It eventually does to Spriegel. He's trying to dance past Line, but Line breaks it up. Sent to center. Past Long, as we will not have an icing. Winning it there was Bethman. He's with it now. Loses it to Barr, but still in feet. Long to take it out. He'll move it over. Shirelli. Back to Long. Poked away Bethman, but Long will get it back. He'll hit the red line and dump it in. Barrick loses it to Cooper. Tried to go in the middle to find Spriegel. He can't. Pass deflection will go to the wall. Zukowski keeps it in. Behind the net. Zukowski out in front. Spriegel. Shot, save made. Rebound won't go. Cooper was right there. Malachi to carry up. They'll try and get around Long. Shot is saved by Miller. And into the netting. 2:16 to go in the second. Zukowski's looking pretty good.
Yeah,
out of his crease.
I believe he does play roller hockey.
Yeah.
He's on the roller hockey team, so he does have a little bit of experience playing.
He's going to take a draw here.
Yeah, here we go. Let's see.
Zukowski in the draw. He'll win it over to Cerrone.
Yeah, there we go. Must have listened to my advice at the intermission on the D-zone draws.
Killen to pick it up. He'll go up the wall, past Zukowski, past Miko, and we'll go all the way down Barry to grab it for the Hawks. He'll go behind the net, up the wall, poked, as Zukowski steps in the lane and breaks that pass up. Miko. He'll try and move it up the wall, stuck in Barry's skates, as now Colonials with another steal at center ice. Cerrone. He'll find Kloss. Trying to dance around Barry. Shot, save made Donaldson. Rebound could have bounced out. But the Hawks take it. Killen in the middle. Can't find the stick of Kloss. Kloss will steal it himself from Barry, though. Dump it in, and the Colonials will change. 1:20 to go in the second period. Up the wall, Dutkowicz. It'll find Patneski. Up the middle, finds Riffner. Loses that one, but retains possession. Across, Kasivi, shot goes wide. Riffner dancing along the wall. Into the middle, Kloss, shot, Fandon, gets it back, and got out by the Hawk defense. Sent to center, to Dominic's trying to get it past Patneski, he can't. Riffner will try and dance around. He'll move it forward. He'll kick it to Kasivi. In the middle, Kloss fires it wide, Riffner. He'll pick up the rebound. In the middle, Kloss. Back to the point, Patneski. Looking for one late, Shirelli looking for a tip. It gets tipped by Miko and wide. Kloss behind for Kasivi. Toward the slot, Kloss with a bunch of Hawks all around him. Still comes out with it. Shot is blocked. Riffner can't keep it.
Oh, my.
As Shirelli took one high.
Got the hands up high there.
But the Hawks will not turn as here come the Colonials on the break. Trying to find Kasivi just past him. He'll drop it for Shirelli. Shot, it's blocked. Rebound in the slot, but time expires on this one. Hawks will hold a 2-1 lead in intermission. we will step aside for 12 minutes as we get ready for the final period of Crimson Hawks Colonials. Welcome back for the third period of play between Colonials and Crimson Hawks. Second period doled a little more offense than the first period. 3 goals on the scoreboard. It started with number 61, Andreas Portugallo, getting one off the face-off. Colonials would answer back on the power play from Dan Killen. He gets his first of the season by Riffner, his 92nd career point. And then Kyle Kloss getting the secondary. But the Crimson Hawks would not end theirs. They got one from Gavin Scott. Just a beautiful pass play. Ends up in the back of the net between the legs of Miller. So Colonials playing from behind. They're down 2-1. Not uncommon for the Colonials so far this season, but they've come back.
Hopefully they can have a comeback here in this third period. Very physical second period is what I noticed. It was just a nasty, hatred in both teams, jawing at each other in the box.
Yeah.
Hacking each other behind the play. So this third period is going to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, we thought the refs were going to call anything and everything, but after the 10 minutes, they kind of put the whistles away.
Yeah, they did.
As we look across into the D1 as that game is coming down, 90 seconds to go in that game. Crimson Hawks up 5-3 on the Colonials right now as that game is nearing its end. Don't have an update for the women Colonial who are in Philly for a tournament weekend. They're playing Rowan tonight. Don't have an update on that score as of right now. As we're waiting for both the Crimson Hawks and the referees to try and make their way back to the ice. Colonials are ready to go. As finally the Crimson Hawks make their way back. Just waiting on some referees now. Hawks will take the ice, as will the Colonials, as we get ready for the third and final period between these two. Colonials looking to make their way to 4-4 in divisional play. It'd be a nice sight to see after starting 0-4 in division, getting 4 straight. They get the win at Cal, at Case, and then at Akron.
Definitely turned the season around in these last couple games here. Have the Colonials, and it's looking on the up and up. I mean, they've won 3 out of the last 4.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can keep up the hot streak right now.
5-2 in their last 7.
Very impressive.
Including a win against Central Michigan, which is ranked higher in the ACHA Division III than they are. So an impressive win there. And now the Colonials looking to come back and take down the Crimson Hawks, who are looking to turn their season around themselves.
Yes, they are. They are in the same boat as the Colonials here. Both hunting for a win here.
Both must-need wins for playoff position. As we get ready for puck drop in the third period, Daniels and Beck were released at the end of the period after their 10-minute misconducts. As puck will bounce its way around the middle. It'll make its way to Daniels, but past him, Portugallo to carry up. Portugallo into the middle, blocked by Barr. It'll go behind the net. Barr takes his time, finds Long. He'll go up the middle. It's blocked, though.
Impressive hand dive from Park there to knock that out of the air.
Schlepitz will go down. Park in front, cleared out by Miller. Spriegel tried to spring. Daniels free as Barr lays a hit, as we've got a penalty there on Barr.
Unfortunate from Barr because was not intending to trip him there, just trying to make a good hit. And looks like Barrick just got out of the way right at the end and just takes his legs out. And Colonials are shorthanded early here in this third period.
Not what you needed when you're trying to come back.
Definitely not.
As we do get a final score from Indiana, the D1 Colonials fall 5-3 to the Crimson Hawks. Looking to avoid the 2-0 day sweep are the Colonials.
But still a respectable effort for a highly ranked IUP D1 team. I mean, that's a pretty close game.
Yeah.
It's a 2-goal game. Could go either way. Got to put some respect in the Colonials' name.
Miko will hold it behind his net as the Hawks will lose that one. Riffner on the pressure. He'll go back to his D and Killen. Up to Patneski. He will just send it the length. Riffner wanted a pass, wanted to maybe get a little shorthanded action. Miko, he'll move this one to Diffabaugh. Diffabaugh to hit the line, send it in. Pushing in Bethman as he tries to get it away from Killen. He will, back to Diffabaugh. Shot there, save made Miller. Killen pushes that away from danger and sends it the length of the ice for some more time kill. Daniels with a lot of pressure here, trying to steal that one. Elect to leave it off for the Hawks. Carrying up her. He'll move into the middle. Tries to dance past Chirilli. He won't, and Spriegel will send it right back. 40 seconds to go on the penalty to Barr. Schleppitz, he'll dance past Daniels. Up the middle, gets past 1, 2, and can't bury it past Miller. In the feet of Chirilli, as that'll go in the corner. Schleppitz to pick it up again.
Good chance there from IUP. Schleppitz coming down with speed.
Shot there, gets tipped and almost hits the ref behind the net. Schleppitz down, back up to him. Back and forth with Line. Line's shot is tipped up in the air, cleared out by Miller. And Cooper trying to get it out. He can, it's kept in at the line. Barr is set free, penalty is killed. Down below. Park, out in front, broken up. Daniels will carry up. 2-on-2. Daniels trying to work around. He can't keep it. He'll go back for Kasivi. Off the wall, tried to find Killen, bounces over his stick. He's now in a race with Schleppitz. And he gets there. He'll go to Fuerst. Fuerst up to Riffner. He'll go all the way across. He'll find Kloss. Kloss to carry in. He'll dump it around. Barry to try and grab it for the Hawks. It'll poke out to the middle. No Colonial there. And here comes Malachi. Malachi up for the Hawks. Gets past Fuerst. In front, goes past all the sticks. Now here comes Riffner. Riffner moving up for the Colonials. He'll put on the brakes, wait for reinforcements. Across. Finds Fuerst. Into the middle. It's tipped and wide. Killen will go down for Kloss. Riffner takes it off a Hawks stick, who stole it from Kloss. Riffner behind the back. Back to Killen. Shot is blocked and goes in the corner. It'll get sent out by the Hawks. Fuerst will go to Kloss. Kloss to carry up. He'll try and drop it for Kasivi, but gets met from behind by Bethman. Kloss, spin around move. Keeps it. Shot goes over the net. Had Spriegel in the middle if he could find him. Bethman will carry up now for the Hawks. Gets met by Probosi. Shot Dukowicz is saved by Miller. Probosi tries to go to Barr up the wall. And he'll get to him. But broken up Dukowicz as the Hawks still putting on pressure. Kasivi to sender. Back to send it back in. Probosi hits the ref as bad chance. Probosi clearing out the front of the crease. Daniels. He'll get it poked away, and now the Hawks with it. Up the wall. Shirley to send it back. Daniels sends it in. Might have been offsides. Back behind the net. Chased by Barr. He'll give it off. Gets past Spriegel, carrying in her. He gets hit there by Barr for the moment. Shot is saved by Miller. Dukowicz down. It'll go back to the point. Shot is saved with a blocker. As we've got a scrum in front, and nothing is going to be called.
Fans are not happy there as cross check.
Patneski and her were going at it in front. Neither got the call. It'll be sent out to center. In the middle, Liechtenstein. Patneski will take him into the wall. Daniels in the middle, finds Zukowski. He can't keep it though. Schlepitz. Schlepitz gets past 2. In the middle, offsides are the Hawks. 13:56 as the crowd still unhappy.
Yeah, that was I don't know what the ref was looking at, honestly. I mean, it was right in front of him. Looked to me a cross check to the back of the head of Patneski, but
Ever since the 10s, they've been put away, their whistles, except for the trip on the
yeah,
Colonials.
yeah.
Hawks will send it down behind. Into the
Uh-oh.
middle. Shot,
Nice
save made
save.
Miller. Cooper clears that one out to center.
Dangerous chance there from the Crimson Hawks there.
Nico will go up the middle. Schlepitz will now grab it. He's pressured by Cerrone, so we'll give it off to Barry. Off the wall, Portugallo. Dumps it in, long to get it. Long off the wall, can't get it out. Portugallo runs into Zukowski as the Hawks will voluntarily take it out to center. They are fine killing as much time as they can. That one will be sent on net. Miller will hold it and play it now. He might have actually wanted a whistle there.
I don't know what he was waiting for. I would have played that a little bit quicker, but oh,
Butcher's shot goes over the net.
buzzed the tower there on Miller. It's coming in hot.
Puck will try and be cleared out. It's kept in, sent down. Scott in the middle, no Hawk there, and it's sent to center. As that one is gonna almost sit nicely, but it will be a Colonial icing.
Good hustle there from defenseman to get that. A lot of refs would wave that off. Since he hustled, got the icing.
.12:34, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock.
Looks like a timeout here from the Colonials.
Yeah, I think so. They're gonna call the timeout so they can get a change.
Must have some tired guys out there,
I mean, that third line's been on for a while. You want to get those guys off.
I guess, but I don't know. I don't really know what the.
Timeout RMU.
I do think the timeout was to make the change,
To make the change.
which is a rarity.
I guess.
I mean, you see it every once in a while.
Usually, I'd say not this early.
Yeah.
You see it a lot. Like if there's like, if it's like a 6-on-5 almost, and
Yeah.
you ice the puck, and you've been out there for like 2 minutes, and that's when you call a timeout.
Yeah.
But rarely ever see a timeout this early to get a change. Maybe just firing up the troops.
Yeah. I mean, they need to.
Realistically, now that I think about it, not a bad timeout. I mean,
No, it's not horrible.
there's no harm. Maybe he's just trying to fire up the guys. See what happens after this D-zone draw. Hopefully can win it and get some momentum here. Kickstart this comeback for the Colonials.
Shot off the draw, looking for a rebound to Scott. Almost got it. That
Big
would have
save by
been
Miller there.
detrimental.
Big save by Miller to keep that one out.
Scott, he'll wrap around. Shot is saved by Miller.
He's been sharp today when he's needed to.
Killen pushed off Diffabaugh. Barr will send that one out. Daniels. He will take his time. He'll go up the wall. It's poked
Ooh.
by Diffabaugh as Coach Ninja Riffner gets out of the way of that one.
Quick reflexes. That was going right at him. I'm pretty impressive there, to be honest. little move after it,
Yeah.
too. Not sure what that was, but nonetheless, it was a good dodge.
Sprigo will win it back to Probosi. As that one will be sent down. No icing on net for Donaldson.
Good play by Donaldson to move that away to the defenseman.
Miko will move that one to Malachi. Turned it over for the moment to Daniels, but gets it back. And now here come the Hawks. Malachi. He'll cut up, drops it. Shot is saved by Miller and goes wide. Back to the point. Beck winds, fires, it goes wide. Barr had Daniels streaking up the middle, but fans on the clear. Probosi to chase after Malachi. Fight behind the net. Coming out with it is Bethman. He'll drop it in the middle. Bounces off Miko's stick. Still finding it Bethman. He'll send it behind. Barr to grab it for the Colonials, trying to get it out. It's in Miko as he will dump it back in. Bounces over Bethman. Here comes Probosi. He'll go off the wall to find Daniels. Daniels finds Riffner in the middle, but can't corral it. Kasivi off the bench will take it and dump it down. Holding now Beck. He'll go up the middle, and this will be an IUP icing. Colonial offensive zone draw.
An interesting thing to maybe think about here is that I believe Beck now has 3 penalties in the game. I'm not sure if this is an ACHA rule, but if you get 4 penalties, I believe you get kicked out. So it's just an interesting thing to keep an eye on for Beck, as he's been in the box a lot for the Crimson Hawk.
Miko will send that one around. Hawks trying to get it out. Riffner will go in the middle, no one there. Carrying out now is D. Dominic's. The Dominic's shot is blocked by Long. He'll pin him along the wall. Dudquicks will try and help. Kasivi, a little dangerous there.
Refs definitely put their whistle away, as you said.
Kasivi will go up to the point. Barry. Shot is almost gloved and dropped by Miller. Riffner. He'll go all the way across, trying to find Kasivi. Too far for him. Barry will send it back to center. Bouncing puck will find its way on D. Dominic's. He'll just slap it in as we hit the halfway mark of the third period. Long can't get it out. Back with it, Park. He'll send it behind. Her to grab it. He's jousting with Long as Long takes a big hit. Riffner will move up, though. Riffner gets past Park, puts on the brakes. And the Hawks will get it out. Her turns it over to Kloss. And the Colonials on the turn. Riffner drops it. Cerrone. Shot fanned on. Gets it back and goes through the crease. Missing wide. Newton gets hit hard in front of the bench, as that one will be sent in by the Hawks.
Big hit there from Portugallo.
Killen will start the rush out for the Colonials. Loses it as Park will take it. He'll send that one on net. It's gloved by Miller and held. 8:57 as time continues to be against the Colonials.
The crowd still giving it to the ref here.
And not happy.
Not happy today. Neither the coaching staff nor the crowd.
Barr will send it out the center.
Here
Daniels
we go,
has
here
to
we
get on
go.
his horse. Daniels in, gets around him. Shot, save made Donaldson.
Oh, great hustle from Daniels there.
Able to push his way past Barrick.
Donaldson, though, I mean, that's a big save. That's a huge save. With 8:49 left in the third period, that's what you need from your goalie right there. Timely save is the key. And that was a timely save right there from Donaldson.
Off the draw, the Hawks win it. Bounces up over Patneski, and now here come the Hawks. 2-on-1 shot, save made. Rebound bounces out. High stick by the Colonials. Miko touches it. It'll be sent on net. Miller will glove it over to Probosi. He'll go off the wall, poked by Daniels, and be sent all the way down. Barr, not quite the same sprint speed as Daniels.
No. Then again, there was also a defender back.
Yeah. Blutcher walks around Probosi, but getting in the way twice as Patneski. Daniels. It'll get sent out to center, past Barr. He'll get it and send it on net. Donaldson will leave it off for his defenseman and Beck. Beck will circle back behind. Carrying up the wall. Loses it to Long. Long will go up to Riffner as he loses that one. Turnover. Diffabaugh. Shot scores!
Oh, wow.
A bad turnover by the Colonials, and Diffabaugh comes down and makes it 3-1.
Coming down with speed. He really, wow, that was a good shot. Right under the bar. Diffabaugh put that one home, and it is 3-1 Crimson Hawks. That was a very good shot.
This really has not seemed like the same Colonial team we saw in the second period.
No, it is not. Like,
Not really getting any offensive chances.
no, a lot in the second period. It was completely different. Mostly in the Crimson Hawk end, I thought, in the second period, but not
Claus.
that way in this period.
He'll leave it for Riffner. Puck along the back wall. Digging it out their line. He'll go up. It's blocked. At the point. Rebound in front for Kasivi. Won't go. Donaldson stops it. Beck will take it. Up the middle. Poked by Kloss. Kasivi to send it in. Donaldson out to play it. Riffner in front. Kloss can't pull the trigger. Donaldson was out of the net. Killen. He'll dump it around. Donaldson not coming out to play that one.
No.
Line. He'll just wait. Colonials need to start pressuring. Line. He'll move it up. Yost to carry. It'll be sent on net. Gloved by Miller and held. 6:27 to go in the third.
Going back to that turnover there by Donaldson, I was a little confused at the beginning. As a goalie, you never really come out the back of the net to play the puck. So I was a little confused, and then must have hit like a bad bounce and then popped right out in front. But I guess no harm, no foul because it did not go in. So still 3-1.
Shot there by Dukowicz goes wide. Zukowski. He'll come out. He'll go off the wall, trying to send it in. Still moving forward. As eventually taking it Lichtenstein. He'll go up the middle. It's whacked away by Killen. He'll rim it around behind his own net to Fuerst. Goes past him, though. And the puck will end up in the Colonial zone. Killen dances around one. He'll go straight up the middle. Here comes Killen. He loses that one, though, as it's sent to center. Zukowski. He'll find Cooper in the middle. Cooper loses it to the Ice Monster. Pass goes past to Dominic. As that one will be sent for an IUP icing.
Good hustle there by Zukowski to get that icing.
Colonials probably want to get one really fast at this point.
Yeah, if you're the Colonials, would really like to get one within the next, I don't know, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes maybe.
Hawks win the draw. It'll be sent up the wall. Patneski to grab it. He'll circle into the middle, leaves it for Spriegel. Through the legs, but out of the zone. Daniels finds Spriegel. His shot goes over the net. Back to get it, Barr. He's pushed off the puck. Daniels will go retrieve it. Out to Probosi. His shot is tipped! And no one there to pick up the rebound. Behind the net. Up to Dutkiewicz. He'll go in the middle. 2-on-1. Park loses it for the moment, and that results in an offsides on the Crimson Hawks. Just that moment loss and that great chance that they could have had.
Yeah. Unlucky there, it seemed to be. Had a 2-on-1, just slipped offside.
Riffner all the way by the bench, off the draw, moving forward, Kloss. He'll carry forward, try to push the Riffner. He did. It's taken down as an interference call. And who's going to sit? It's Brendan Line, and they're going to argue a dive from Riffner. Line's going to argue his way all the way to the box. Colonials with another power play opportunity. Riffner back to Daniels. He'll go back across. Riffner. Down below to Killen. Down to Kasivi. Back to Killen. Bounces off his stick, and the Hawks will send it the distance. Miller. He'll leave it off for Riffner. He'll let Kloss take it before moving it back to him. Pass to Killen off the wall. Killen to carry in. Behind the net, back to Riffner. To the point, Daniels. Pass to Riffner, broken up Bethman. Colonials need one on this power play. Kasivi tried to send it in front, goes through everyone and out to center. Daniels is chased by Bethman. He will not get past him and has to pass it off to Riffner. Riffner will go down behind. In the middle. Finds Daniels. Shot is blocked by Miko. Out to the point. Riffner winds over to Daniels. Bounces past his stick. Down below. Bounces over Kasivi. Killen in front for Kloss. It's broken up back. Killen in front for Kasivi. Tipped wide. Daniels back to Riffner. Shot. It's gloved by Donaldson and held. 30 seconds to go on the power play. 3:15, and the Colonials need two.
Colonials really need one within the next, it's
30 seconds.
It's got to be the next 30 seconds, at least before 2 minutes. Right. If they don't kill one before 2 minutes, it's going to be tough because they got to get the goalie out.
Off the draw. It'll be pushed over. Barr in his feet. Cerrone in his feet. Back to Patneski. Winds, it's blocked. Barr to chase after it. In the corner, Cerrone. Into the middle, backhand shot up in the air, in the crease. Cooper will come out with it. In the middle, no one there. That one will be the end of the power play for the Colonials. 2:45 to go. That one will be cleared up to Barr. Colonials moving quickly. Barr shot, save made. Rebound, bounces past everyone. Scott, he'll carry up for the Hawks. Trying to get past Long. Scott loses a glove as that will be a penalty on the Colonials for a hook.
Can't really argue that one.
Barr will take a seat again. As that kills anything the Colonials had.
Does not help. Just can't take penalties when you're down 2 goals with less than 5 minutes left. Not a recipe to win.
It'll be won by the Colonials. Killen. He'll try and go up the gut. He's still carrying. Moving in, gets taken down. No call on the play. Killen still with a lot of possession of this puck. It'll get moved in. Daniels. He'll just poke it. He can't corral it. Blutcher. As we've got a Colonial for unsportsmanlike. As Zukowski is going to take a seat in the box. Heard on looked like it said unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, definitely getting his money's worth, that ejection. That's just an example of the frustration that the Colonials have had tonight. I mean, that really explains the game for them tonight. It's just they've played well. They've played well, haven't had the right bounces. Maybe, I mean, some would say the calls haven't gone their way.
Daniels on the 5-on-3. He'll try and move that one through. Taking a tumble. Shakasivi tries to go through the legs. Donaldson will cover it. I don't know what you saw, but I might call a penalty on Portugallo putting his hand on top of the puck.
I was thinking something like that. Definitely saw something of that nature, but my guess is that the refs are gonna just try and get this 152 over with.
Yeah.
But yeah, just rough night in general for the Colonials.
Push forward, Kasivi.
Wow.
Oh, they're looking for it. They're not done.
Yeah, another nice save though, Donaldson. He's been solid.
Bethman poked away by Daniels. He'll flip it down. Kasivi behind the D. He's pressured by her. Gets taken down. Out the middle. Can't get it out to Daniels. Bethman.
3-on-1.
3-on-1. Shot, score. No. Yes.
Yeah.
Bethman will score on the 3-on-1 as the Colonials go full court press. Miller's arguing no goal.
I don't know. I saw a goal from here.
Linesman just came in and confirmed yes, goal.
I mean, from up here it looked like a goal. The ref was right there.
Miller is not happy.
I mean, I think this is just the frustration from the Colonials just boiling over again.
Colonials can't let this ride over into tomorrow.
They cannot. They gotta flush this one. This is just
long shot off the bar.
Ooh.
Cerrone. He gets pressured as the Colonial faithful call a goal in retaliation. Moving in. Shot goes wide. 1 minute to go. Newton will send that one out to center. Miko to grab it. 50 seconds as things are getting heated in the Colonial and the Clearview Ice Arena. Shot there is gloved as Miller is not happy.
No, he is angry. Rightfully so, I guess. You're trying to win. They want to be competitive.
He's stating his case. It's a little too late for that, but
I mean, realistically, there's 43 secones left.
And it'd still be a 5-on-3.
It'd be a 5-on-3 with 30. It'd be a 5-on-3 at 3-1.
Diffaba. He'll go behind the goal line. Back to the point. Shot goes over the net. Her pressured by Cooper. He'll get it back. Shot is tipped. Out to Diffaba at the point. He'll go down low. Past her. Pressured there by Patneski as those two continue to joust. Donaldson will leave it behind. Spriegel gets taken down, but with 10 seconds, nothing is going to be called. Diffaba will just take his time and let time expire. But things are not going to come down quietly as the Colonials fall. Crimson Hawks win this one 4-1 over the Colonials. As we get ready for the handshake line. Miller not happy. Colonials aren't happy.
You don't want to. You never like seeing that.
Yeah.
You never like seeing that. It's all just a game at the end of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it just shows how competitive these kids are. It just they always want to win, and that shows. I mean, it shows how they play. I mean, that was a hard-fought game between two really good teams, and one team got the best of the other team, and they're gonna battle again, and it's gonna be intense.
Yeah. The next time these two will meet again at IUP, that will not be until after winter break, of course. As
That I'm ready for that game.
yeah.
I might need to make the trip out to that game.
These two will meet again. The first game back after New Year's, it'll be January 16th.
Wow.
These two will
January
meet
16th
at IUP.
That's gonna be a good game.
But one props Connor Donaldson, first career start.
Yes, you cannot
gets a good win.
cannot take anything away from Connor Donaldson today. He answered the bell. I mean, in his first collegiate game, I honestly, if you're IUP, I wouldn't have asked for anything more.
Yeah.
He came up big when he needed to. Looked really solid. Played the puck well. Just pretty. It almost looked easy for him back there. And I mean that was the difference. I mean, not that Miller played.
He played great.
He played very well, and it's just that's the difference is that he played. They just couldn't get anything by him.
Yeah, I mean, if you're Matt Beattie, Davidovic, maybe you're like, oh, maybe don't play so well. You may take our jobs and get some more reps. But
yes,
Colonials fall this one 4-1. Tomorrow it'll be pretty big slate. All four teams in action tomorrow. On the road, D2 will continue their tournament in Philly. They play Montclair State. D1 will be at West Virginia. That will be, I believe, a 3 o'clock-ish start time, I believe. And then here on Clearview Ice Arena, it'll be D4 at 5:15. This man will be starting in net for the Colonials as they take on Slippery Rock.
Yeah, Slippery
the Rock.
Rock. Slippery Rock.
As they are currently the top team in the D4 division. Looking to take down some top dogs tomorrow.
Yeah.
And immediately following that, the D3 Colonials need to wash this loss out their system.
Yes, they do.
Take a whole fresh new look as they take on Case Western Reserve at 8:15.
Yeah, hopefully they need to get a good rest after that one. That was a physical game. Definitely going to be banged up a little bit. I mean, already with the short bench.
And they're losing another one. Ryan Riffner will not be in the lineup tomorrow.
Yes, I heard that as well. That's not
That's
good.
a big loss.
I might need to address Joe Miller on defense tomorrow, but
for Andrew Keel, Nate McBride, thank you for joining us for this one. Colonials fall 4-1 to the IUP Crimson Hawks. We will be back tomorrow at 5:15, probably around 5:20 for the start of the stream for D4 taking on Slippery Rock.